Hello, I'm EnterElysium, and welcome to Let's Play Nantucket. Nantucket is a game that came out a couple of weeks ago about basically running a whaling ship and trying to get bigger whaling ships and hiring crew and then doing lots and lots of whaling and stabbing the whales and killing them because you want the blubber. Set 200 years ago, I probably should have said that to begin with. A little bit more socially acceptable to be murdering the whales 200 years ago than it is now. Yes, I'm looking at you, Japan. So yeah, it's basically set in this Moby Dick-esque time when you're going around and you're trying to make a name for yourself, captain the biggest ship possible, and murder all the whales. So the best way to really get started is to dive in. We're going to go do a new game, and I'm going to be Captain Vermilion Versailles. I just needed one name. I'm going to Captain Vermilion. There we go. Lovely reference to roll for it. We're going to go with either hunting, sailing, science, or crafting. So these do different things. You get different traits, and you get different, effectively, classes of traits. As the captain, you can multi-class, to use a Dungeons and Dragons term. Everyone else in your ship will be just one class. Like, you will have hunters, and you will have sailors, and you will have scientists and crafters, but you won't have a hunter-scientist. You can be as captain, but no one else can. So what hunters will do is they'll be really good at killing stuff. Sometimes it's whales, sometimes it's other people. Sometimes it's just actually being really good at not getting killed. Sailing, they get some bonuses to do with protecting other people in the water when you're hunting whales, but most of the time they've got abilities that allow them to sail the boat faster if you put them behind the wheel. Scientists, they've got some healing abilities and so on. Crafters, they fix things, cook things, which increases morale. They turn blubber into whale oil. In combat, what they do is they allow you to re-roll dice. That's it. So, yeah, you can do that. I'm getting a weird reverberation in... Anyway, so the point being is that mostly in combat we probably want hunters. I'm going to say we should get a point in hunter, as for the captain, and choose your trait. Smart. +1 to spend in attributes. Strong. +2 damage in combat against sea creatures. Old Sea Dog, +50% HP regeneration during navigation. +1 HP per level. +1 XP gained per day of navigation. Okay, so that's if you want to level up quite quickly. That's pretty cool. I think we should probably go for either smart though, or for strong. That way we can have as many points as possible. And the bonus to damage is pretty nice. So I'm going to say strong. We're going to be strong. Captain Vermilion, strong and good at hunting. Here we go, sailing the 7 seas and the seas and stuff like that. We're not going to go for tutorial. We don't need a tutorial. We're the Captain Vermilion. We don't need no tutorial. You can have Sea Dog, which makes it like a roguelike in that there's permadeath involved. We're just going to go for normal mode so that I can actually make saves in case the recording screws up. Please don't screw up recording. I'm kind of counting on you. Hello. It's got a nice aesthetic as well. I do like the game's aesthetic. That's our ship. There are many ships like it, but that one is ours.
Ye harpooners, drink and swear, ye men that man the deathful whale boat's bow. Death to Moby Dick. God hunt us all if we do not hunt Moby Dick to his death.
Oh dear.
Cursed be the man that trusteth in man, and maketh flesh his arm. I was cursed twice by the Lord for my blasphemous promise to hunt Moby Dick, and by Ahab for surviving the Pequod and its sons swallowed by the sea. I was craving to conquer my spot in heaven by striking my iron in Moby Dick's heart. So I headed back to Nantucket, looking for a new ship and wealth-seeking sailors.
And now we get to be captain. Right. So this is your starting port, which is Nantucket, hence the name of the game, Nantucket. You've got a few things you can do. You've got your ship you can do stuff with. You can upgrade. You buy bigger ships. You can upgrade your ship. You can buy provisions for your long voyages because, apparently going around the sea takes time. Who would have guessed? You've got a newspaper where you can get some jobs, and you've got a place where you can hire people. So if we have a quick look right now, this is our ship, the Melville, a rotten slop. Yay, 1 out of 5 stars. Slop, small, 1 whaleboat. So if you get bigger ships, you can have, I think it's up to 3 whaleboats, I think off the top of my head. Max crew is 3, not including yourself. Speed 6 knots, so it's going to take a while to get anywhere. HP 32, cargo 64. Obviously, the less cargo space they have, the less you can carry and trade away. That said, the faster you are, the more you can just go trade, come back, trade, come back, trade. So, like, for me, cargo and speed are kind of interchangeable. These are our ship technologies down here, by the way. These are the things that we will want to be, like, upgrading. So we've got something like a captain's cabin, but we can't research this right now because a man needs a captain cabin skill. A man needs a name. You've got hammocks, which we can upgrade, which increases HP restored per day. Sailing, which increases our speed. Shelving increases cargo space. Stoves increases crew morale. Unfortunately, you need like a man to have the caboose skill. We don't have that. Surgical, we need someone to have the sick bay skill. Again, don't have that. Tryworks. Tryworks is the thing where you like take the blubber and you render it down into whale oil on the ship, which takes up less space and is also more valuable. We don't have that at the beginning, which is a shame. We kind of want that. It's really valuable. We could upgrade to get a higher field of view. We can increase the base damage of harpoons. And we can get powder. Oh, so this is cannons. Pirate ship speed. Okay, so it slows down pirate ships. Generally in this game, pirate ships are kind of a thing you want to kind of avoid. They don't really give you anything. It's a game about being a whaler, not about being like, you know, a ship that hunts pirate ships. What are they called? Like mercenary ships. Can't remember the name of them, for God's sake. Privateers. There we go. I think I mean privateers. Anyway, also over here you've got like ships you can get to upgrade to. If we ever look like the top of the line, what they've got here. $8,500. A Barquetine, large 3 whaleboats. There we go. 10 crew, 8 knots, 80 HP, 160 cargo, and that's unupgraded. However, we can't buy that for many reasons, including the fact we've got nowhere near enough money, because if you look over here, it requires a lot of these upgrades, some of which you need, you know, someone to have the caboose skill or the surgical bed skill. That's one of the annoying things about the game, is you need a person with a skill to be unlock the thing, but then you can get rid of the person, you've got the thing unlocked, and why do I have to have the skill to unlock the thing? But okay. I'm gonna probably say to begin with, sailing speed is a nice upgrade. Yeah, because if we can get somewhere faster. Okay. The research of sail technology has started. It will take 90 days to complete. Then you can come back here to finalize the research and upgrade the related compartment. Note that the technology level is not lost when buying a new ship. Don't show this message again. Right. Okay. Over here, we can see if we can hire some crew. Now, you can see that we have 4 different types, including this one. It's 5, but this is basically cabin boys. Cabin boys have like no experience. They have no class. Sorry, cabin boys. They're basically like a level 0, and they will eventually, I think when they get to like level 1, they get to pick a class. We don't really want a cabin boy because they have no real skills for us. They're terrible. What we can have is hunters, sailors, craftsmen, and scientists, all of whom do slightly different things. Now, we're technically a hunter right now, with a level in hunter, and we've got strong, which is +2 damage against sea creatures, which is pretty tasty. I'm probably going to say we don't need a hunter right now, since we can only have 3 other people. We're probably going to want to get ourselves a sailor, a craftsman, and a scientist. Funny that. Now, we will be wanting certain perks. I believe we want the caboose skill on someone. I think we want a level 1 builder, because, right, we can only get certain people right now. I know I'm going through a lot of mechanical details, but down here we have Captain Prestige, and we've got 0 out of 4. That means we've used 0, we have 4. Which means we can hire 4 levels worth of people, effectively. Each person has a prestige, which equals their level. So, you cost 1, you cost 1, you cost 2. What have you got? In vivo testing. Experience points gained, killing creatures I increase by 10% for characters on the same... Well, it's not bad. You are also a drunkard. We've got 4. We should probably grab... Well, we can't afford anything more than a 1, really. So we're going to want a 1. We'll get you. Plus 10% field of view, plus 2% sailing speed. Kind of meh. We will want you. And then I guess we could get Roscoe. If you got gluttonous, food consumption increase. Okay, and now we also have something called lay, which is effectively on your ship, people get a percentage of the money you get. Like if we go and get a load of blubber, bring it back to land and we sell it, you have the ship lay, which is effectively how much is split away between the crew. So at the moment, we don't really have much in the way of crew, so we have 100% lay. If you have a look at these people, they have a lay percentage. 4%, 2%, 2%. Oh, sorry, yours is 5? Bloody hell. Okay, so we hit OK. We hire them. I think we can see... Oh, we still get 100% lay. I'm down with that. But that eventually will go down the more people you hire. So the bigger boat you get, sure, you can bring more back to land, but you've also got more people to pay. So you pay them a percentage, you don't pay them a flat rate. Which is good, because it means that at the beginning of the game when we've got no money, we can be like, I've got no money, can't pay you. And they'll be like, that's fine, I'm happy, I've got morale. Later on, when they actually demand money, then yeah. Now, we also need to get ourselves some provisions, because apparently going out to sea costs, you know, provisions. Like, people need water, because you can't drink salt water, apparently. So we want to get ourselves some provisions. We've also got a limited amount of money right now, so we're going to get ourselves, like, maybe not that much, maybe 60 days worth. So I'm going to try and get, there we go, 60 days worth. Don't want to spend too much money right now. We're going to look for some nice whales nearby that we can grab. George IV is the new king of the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Ireland. I keep having to, like, physically stop myself from saying Northern Ireland. But that is correct at this time. Jobs. Discover a new whaling area. So this is where we can grab some jobs. Discover a new whaling area. Various ships have reported the presence of large quantities of whales in Baffin Bay. It could be a new hunting area. And kill Easter Lee, which we can't do because there's a requirement of level 7. Because it's a scary, powerful creature. This is like creature mission. Go kill a legendary whale. And this legendary whale will be like 80 HP. And we'll sit there going, I've got like 5 HP. Please don't hit me. Because it will murder us in one hit. So we're going to just discover a new whaling area. We'll get $200 from it, but we'll also find whales. And it's 16 days away. So it's a nice, easy starter mission. So close that. And then we will sail away. And then loading. I will say that for such a simple, physically like looking game, it does take quite a while to go between the different locations. Which is strange. I don't understand it, but there's a thing. So... here we go. This is the map we'll spend most of our time on. It does not cover quite the entire world, because there is no Australia, there is no India, but it covers most of the world. The part of the world you would associate mostly with whaling. You've got the Atlantic Ocean here, and then around here, Pacific. Now, of course, most of the good stuff's in the Pacific. We'll get there eventually, but for now, we're going to start off with the basics. So we've got Nantucket here. You've got other ports like Peterhead over here, Porter here. Notice that they do have different prices for different things. The two things that are displayed there is blubber and then whale oil. Notice how whale oil is a lot more expensive, so pretty good to get ourselves some whale oil. That said, blubber does render down to roughly, I think it's currently 54% oil, so for each, effectively 2 blubber, you'll get 1 oil, and it's roughly twice the price, so it kind of works out. But it's slightly more than 50%, it's 54 at the moment, you can upgrade that, and... it also takes up less space, so you can have effectively more. It's totally worth it. As soon as you can get Triworks to render down blubber, it's great. So we're going to start off by going up here to this whale discovery area. Note that around here you've got these little arrows that tell you the prevailing wind. You can actually get rid of those. You can toggle them on and off. You can also toggle whaling filters on. We haven't discovered any whaling areas, so there's nothing that's really toggling there. But when you discover whaling areas, there'll be like a big postage stamp thing being like, here be certain type of whale. And you can toggle them on and off. I don't see why you really would. We can remove our quests. But first, we're going to want to go here and check everyone's in okay position. So We're down here as captain, that's fine. You're in the hold. That's fine. You're the sailor. Yeah. So the sailor is sailing, which is great. Scientist is on the lookout. That's a field of view. Yeah, 2 times sailing attribute bonus to sailing speed. Sand crew bonus +1 times crafting level. And then that's plus 10% field of view times sailing attribute. You have no sailing attribute. Neither do I, so we want them in there. We don't really care about field of view. Right now we have your ship sails windward. And it's repairing, though it is kind of full. Also, average crew morale is -2. That's just perfect. So we're going to set off and we're going to have a look up here for some whales. Now notice as we go along, you do have the weather gauge down here, so we're sailing windward, so we're sailing with the wind, which is nice. What's this? You could create a safe docking area to this, hunt for food, search for water or chop. Okay. We're not going to bother with any of that. You don't really need to, in my experience. We're also going to hit 3 times speed, so we get there quicker, which is great. I do like the look of this map. I really do like the aesthetic of the game. Fin ahoy! The lookout yells as he spots a fin in the distance. Maybe the whale sighting rumours from this area were true. I hope they were, otherwise we've gone here for nothing. Lower the whaleboat, then check out the area. So, this is the main part of the game. Finding whales, murdering whales, taking the whale stuff, and selling it on. You know, sounds a bit more like a robber rather than a whale murderer. But yeah, okay. Lower the whaleboat and check the area. Which means you have discovered a new whaling area, but your presence made the creatures nervous. You audio meant to prepare for a fight. We have to fight them. So, deployment. Victory condition, kill all the enemies in the combat area. This is where we get to deploy people. So, we want ourselves. Definitely, because we're effectively the hunter of the group. We get a choice between having a healer, a person with a reroll ability, and a person with a protect ability. That's effectively what their base roles are. So if you have a look here, we've got protective maneuver. That allows you to place that move on someone else. It's basically useless, in my opinion, except for very niche circumstances. Yeah. I'll talk more about why once we've got the basic mechanics out of the way. We're going to go for the reroll, and we're going to go for the heal, because both of those are quite nice. If you can heal in battle, you don't have to spend several days healing after battle. Notice that we've got HP 13, 13, 14, and different dice at the bottom here. That colour is red for hunting, yellow for crafting, green for science, and then these are... Oh, well, let's just be a cabin boy and have, crappy hunting abilities. They'll do very little damage, and they've only got 2 on the side of their dice. This is a dice with 6 sides. That's 2, but since I'm hunter, I have 3. And we'll continue. We found a young narwhal. Random sea creature gets states. So this is basically every turn there will be a environmental effect. Random combat condition. Here we have deep waters, distant call. Random sea creature gets state stunned. So the narwhal is now stunned, which is great for me because we can go kill it. Lovely. So we could roll some healing dice, but there's no point because we've got no one to heal. So I'm just going to flip you to cabin boy. That way, if we don't roll damage over here, we might be able to use your damage. Or we could just roll nothing. That's great. Right. Creatures play their cards face up. So now, this is what normally happens. The creature will play a card. It will be face down. Because of this, we get to see what it is. So Tusk Strike. It adds a bleeding status to whoever it attacks. Now, it's attacking this boat. This is our whale boat, right? 3 people in each whale boat. We can't see who it's actually targeting, but we know it's going to be targeting someone in this boat. Doesn't actually do damage, just as bleeding, which means that they'll lose 2 HP every turn. We can't really do anything about that, so... Again, I'm rolling nothing. This is great. We're doing so good right now. Random crew member gets the state stunned. Please don't be me, please. And we've rolled a nothing again. The narwhal used the ability to dive. Diving means we can't target it now. So this narwhal is now dived, is immersed. Cannot be targeted by enemy attacks, which means that our attacks are useless, so we might as well go for a heal. Okay, so we have smooth throwing, so we can use that to reroll. But that is effectively a free use. We can't use strike and first aid in the same turn. You can only use effectively one thing from a whaleboat, except for the reroll ability. We can't strike anyway, so we might as well heal. Because you're immersed. Ugh. And you made us bleed again. Okay, now since you attacked, you're no longer immersed. See how this game works? It mostly involves me being very frustrated with the dice rolls. We're going to go back to cabin boy status, and then... Oh, for God's sake. I can't demonstrate the game if I don't get any rolls. I guess we'll keep healing. That's fine. You really don't like Willard, do you? What did Willard ever do to you? Okay, you're going to dive again, because I'm pretty sure you've only got dive and tusk attack. So, we're going to try and take the opportunity to get some hits. Yes! 9 HP. Still got 1. He just dived. This is meant to be like a really easy fight. Please don't stun Roscoe. He's the only one who can do anything this turn. It doesn't matter what I roll. We can't hit you. Okay, we need to hit you. Please. Just anything. There we go. I mean, we can do a reroll on Vermilion. And there we go. We can actually strike Vermilion. However, I think there's a bonus to if one of your crew members strike last, because they get like a morale buff, whereas you don't really get a bonus. So I'm actually going to go for the kill with Roscoe. And there we go. The whale is dead. The day is ours. The water ceases churning and returns to normal. You raise your arm, and the victory cries of your men surround you. And here we go. We get blubber. Food. We haven't got any water, oil, grog, or wood, because, you know, whales don't really have that. But I'll take the food. I'll definitely take the blubber. So we've got 100 value of blubber there. And there we go. Look at that. 6 morale, because +5 for the last blow. +1 for killing enemies. +1 for killing enemies. And +1 prestige for a combat one. And we get some experience. Lovely. Right. Now we can stay here, and notice that we've now got a little postage stamp of narwhal. This is where we can hunt narwhals. Funny that. I think we'll probably want to stick around and hunt a few more narwhals, but we probably need to heal as well. Do you want to swap with the captain so you can heal better? Because I think people heal in the bunk +1 per day. We're not on a whale area. Oh, is it not a whale area at the moment? Ah, it's got a time frame of 21st of June to September 21st. So you can't actually hunt whales here right now because they actually aren't here. They're somewhere else. Presumably somewhere up here. So instead, I guess we'll go back to Nantucket and just claim our prize. When you go back to port, all your people do heal. So we're going to be fine. Hopefully that's a storm. Oh god. Ooh, ooh, fin ahoy! We spot a whale! Lower the whaleboat and lead the hunt. Let's do this. I thought we were going to be fine. Mostly healed. Let's use last used and continue. It's a newborn narwhal at 3 HP. Easy kill. I say, we have seen my rolls recently, so maybe not. Oh, there we go. Bam. But probably not going to have much on the way of 2 blubber. I'll take it. It's got 2 blubber and 1 food there. It's something. It's not great, but it'll do. Oh, there is a narwhal area here. We'll stick in this area and hunt some narwhals then. Last used. Another newborn narwhal. This is a game basically being like, you are level 1. You need to fight newborns. Doesn't matter, because we're going to punch the narwhal. Well, presumably not punch the narwhal, but every time I see that like arm come up, I'm like, are we going to just bop the narwhal in the head? Okay, let's hunt whales. Now, benefit here is we can eat whale meat for quite a while. Water, more of a problem. Pop. There we go. Actually, never encountered 3 HP newborn narwhals before. How are we doing? Still got loads of space left. To be honest, we should probably leave this area because it's going to take us a very long time to actually get anything from 3 HP newborn narwhals because they give you so little. So let's enter the harbour. We'll heal up. Lovely. You're still researching. Let's make sure we've got enough stuff. So we've got food. We'll try and up that to 200. Because we're going to go on a bit of a voyage now. Make sure we've got 200 worth of water. 200 worth of grog. 200 worth of wood. Seems good to me. And what we're going to do... I think we've got enough. We're going to go try and get some research done in other places, because the more we can research, the better. Currently, we can't really afford much of our money. We can't afford a new ship. So the only thing we've got money to spend on is provisions. Which, and your research. Where do I find my monies? There we go, cash 200. Yeah, I can't really afford it very much, so... we should probably look for a little bit more of a interesting area to get whales, so... narwhals, kind of... not so much blubber on them, really. I'm thinking Pacific, because I think in the Pacific you find blue whales, and blue whales are pretty big, and got a lot of blubber. So, thinking we should maybe pop over here. I don't do any research just yet, because it will take us like 80 days just to get over here. Uh-oh, we've hit no wind, ship speed minus 90. You can see that we're now 5 days late, 6 days late, 7 days late. Ooh. That's not good. Oh, I didn't check in for the... Right, I didn't check in to get my reward when I was in Nantucket. Probably should have. Been 200 quid. We can do it another time. I don't really want to have to go back and then back again. With an excess of grog in the hold and a small crew, a few people start to take more abundant grog rations. Random character gets a drunkard trait. No, back to standard rationing. All crew get -2 morale. We're going to tell them back to standard rationing. You know, can't have people drinking up all of our grog. Working shoulder to shoulder with one of your men, you notice a strange way he manages his grog. He hoards several days' ration and drinks them all at once so he can get blind drunk every few days. I could talk to him about moderation and have a 50-50 chance of becoming a drunkard. Or this is, I'm going to say none of my business. I don't want to risk becoming a drunkard. That would seem to be bad. Uh-oh. Got calmed there for a bit. Now, we should get a bit of speed around here. With a lot of water in the hold and a small crew, some warp valves have sat untouched for weeks. Some of them smell funny, and the water looks putrid. We could try drinking it. Yeah, let's do it. And I got dysentery. Great. I've got dysentery. And I've got one random attribute reduced by 1. I've got hunting reduced by 1. Ugh. Can I stop having dysentery now? Someone gets lazy or back to standard rationing? Yeah, back to standard rationing. No one wants lazy. Not such a small crew. They have to deal with, you know, just not being lazy. Come on, we're going to make, like, loads of money off blue whales. Some of the men are complaining that you're working in the hold, taking care of all the resources despite being sick, which risks contaminating the food and endangering everyone's lives. Let us throw away the barrels I have touched. Okay. We lost 1 of each. Okay, we could have lost 1 to 3. I don't want to risk dysentery on more characters. If we'd have lost 3, we'd be in trouble, but we can probably make this. My hope is that we can eventually get to Honolulu. Around here somewhere are going to be blue whales, and that's what I'm looking for. Okay, good speed so far. And we're becalmed. Great. I had to say that, didn't I? I had to say that. Maybe they've got a mission over here about hunting blue whales. I hope they do. Or at least, you know, something, because we're getting a little bit short on resources right now. Pull into port. Right. Hello, harbour. Your crew injuries and ulcers have been healed. Excellent. I no longer have dysentery. First episode and I get dysentery. Probably not the best start. Now, I'm deliberately going to be a little lower on food because if we go hunt whale, we'll in theory get food. 36 days away. Okay, so this is the large quantity of whales in the South Pacific. Sure, we're near the South Pacific. We're kind of central right now. And the emerald was lost days ago. And her destiny is shrouded in mystery. She was traveling from Honolulu to Cape Town, but she never reached her destination. Explore the route. Oh, we can explore the route she took. We don't have to do it now. We can take this mission and do it whenever, so sure. Effectively, we have to go down her route and look for her. She could be anywhere en route. So... how much money do we have? 61. Oh, dear. Yeah, we need to find money quick. But we have a tip on a new whaling area, so that's going to be our lifeblood right now. Come on. Right. Ooh, that's quite far away. I guess we could go this far and then cut across. It'll take us a few more days. Ooh! We spot a ship in trouble in the distance. Approaching the ship, it looks like the one you were looking for. That was quick! It is rapidly sinking as water floods in from a big hole in the hull. Okay. Let us board the ship and save any valuable goods as we can. 40% chance of getting $300. 10% chance of someone dying. See if there are any resources in the hold. Chance of getting barrels. Random types of barrels, but 20% chance of someone dying. Look for survivors. We get +1 prestige 50% of the time. I don't know, we could go random barrels. That's pretty tempting. If the barrels are like oil. If the barrels are blubber, then eh. That's how we could just go for the money. I'm going to risk it. Let's board the ship and see what we can get. And there was nothing. Okay. But, since it was so close, let's just turn right back around. Go to Honolulu, because now we can get paid. Thank you. Hello, I found out what happened to your ship. Oh yeah. Now, how much does it cost to, like, research some upgrades? 200. Yeah, we could do that, probably. It would be pushing it. Standard hammocks, +2 HP report. That's pretty good. I'm going to say cargo space, though. More cargo space, the better. Right. Water. Increase that. There we go. $35 to our name. Kind of pushing it right now. It's fine. We're going to find ourselves some amazing blue whales. They're going to be lovely. They're going to taste great. Lots of blubber. Please be lots of blubber. Please be like a really good area. Right. Straight there. Going windward. Oh. High winds. 25% speed buff. Nice. Getting there a day early. And minus 25. Oh. Come on. In Nantucket, we've researched quarterdeck. Excellent. And we're a day late. While inspecting your hold and the amount of resources on the ship, you witness 2 of your men in a sexually explicit situation, hidden behind some barrels. They do not notice you. I'll make some noise so they know I'm here, and that will stop them. I cannot hide this behavior on my ship. 10 lashes for the sodomites. Is there room for one more? Ooh, lots of morale, though. I'll leave the hold. This is not my business. Who am I to judge them? You know what? They do what they want to do. If provisions running dangerously low, you end up eating the same kind of food repeatedly. Your nutrition suffers. 50% chance of scurvy. And Willard has scurvy. Great. God damn it. What's that going to do to you, Willard? HP reduced. Working attribute reduced by 2. Oh dear. Let's check the area for this way. Oh, it's a shark. No. Sharks don't have blubber. They have meat, which is fine. We can sell meat, but it's not blubber, which is what we really need. Okay. Don't stun me. Don't stun me. Okay. Right. Newborn, great white shark. Dealt with. And we get, like, 2 food. It's just peachy. So, mission accomplished. However, not the mission we were really searching for. So let's pop back over to here. Oh god. When inspecting the ship, you discover one of the alcohol crew members has secretly been stealing grog from the hold. Try to speak sincerely about him. 9% chance that scientist's lazy trait added. Tell the rest of the crew what he did and leave it up to his mates. 50% chance he gets the solitary trait and minus 10 health. Whip him. Minus 5 health, minus 5 morale. Yeah, I'll leave him to his mates. He gets minus 1 morale for everyone on the ship. Terrible with large ships, fine with this ship. Your current money shortage is no secret to the men. One evening, one of your men knocks on the door. Captain, I was lucky tonight. I thought I could share my prize money with you. Get 100 quid. If you really want help, give me everything. Get 200. Nah, I want you to keep the generous trait. This could keep paying. Alright, 100 quid. Thank you very much, sailor. 50-50 chance to lose solitary on Roscoe or gain it myself. It's none of my business. I'm not gonna risk getting solitary off of him. Ooh. 8% chance of getting generous from one of my shipmates. 20% chance of getting greedy. I'll take that risk. I get the generous trait. Hopefully it doesn't mean I give my money away, because, it's my money. While walking to your cabin, you notice one of your men serving some papers. He notices you. He holds up the map. Captain, during our last stop, I won these old maps playing dice. They show the location of hidden treasure that belonged to the pirate Armero Pargo. We should claim it for ourselves. What do you think? Sure. It becomes a quest marker. We don't have to do it now, because pirates is... Come on, get to port. We've been so close to port for so long. Okay. No profit from hunting. There's no ship stuff here. It's not a big enough port. We've got a little bit of money. Buy 1 food. Buy 1 grog. Buy some water. Right. And hopefully we can find some blue whales in the next episode, because without blue whales right now, gonna have some trouble. Oh, I should check the paper, see if there's a job nearby that points me to blue whales instead of sharks, because sharks are terrible. Let's go check. Hi. Have you got a job? Oh, there isn't even a paper here? Wow, this place is terrible. Never go to New Zealand. It's terrible. Just don't even have newspapers. Or ships. Sorry, New Zealand. Love you, really. Right, I think this is probably a good place to end the episode. Next episode, we might die if we don't find blue whales. We'll probably find blue whales. Hopefully. There's somewhere around here. I think they're, like, on both sides of the map in the Pacific, and it depends on, like, what time of the year it is that they migrate or something. So it's not going to be hard at all to find them, because it's a moving target in an ocean, the biggest ocean. Yeah. I've been EnterElysium. If you like, not subscribe, please consider subscribing, especially since this is a new game for the channel. It's always good to get feedback on if you like the game or not, if you want me to continue playing, all that sort of stuff. So do let me know down below. Until next time, though, I have been EnterElysium. Do the likey, subscribey, commenty thing, because, comments are always great for the comment garden, YouTube things. But until next time, stay shiny.